In this video, we will discuss the purpose of the literature review in presenting a research project. First, what is the literature? The literature can be understood as the collection of academic and peer-reviewed writing on any given subject. A literature review, therefore, is an articulate summary of the most important and salient aspects of that literature for your field, and the most pertinent or relevant to your research project. However, a lit review can be an arduous and frustrating process because it involves many hours reading and researching. So, in the first instance, it's important to understand why we include this process in our research.
Seven benefits of literature review in research. The significance of literature review cannot be overstated because it gives direction, structure, focus, and coherence to academic writing on a particular topic. It also allows for effective communication among researchers by helping them to decide which issues are significant. Moreover, it permits the researcher to situate his or her work within the existing body of knowledge. 1. Literature review helps establish a context for research. One of the main objectives of the literature review is to provide a context for the research. It puts the current research in perspective and shows how it relates to what has been done before. It also identifies the gaps in the existing body of knowledge and helps to formulate new research questions. 2. Literature review helps identify the theoretical framework. The theoretical framework provides the conceptual underpinnings of the research, and literature review is a key component in identifying it. It helps to clarify the rationale for the study and shows how the research is linked to existing theory. 3. Literature review helps clarify research questions. One of the main functions of the literature review is to help researchers formulate clear and concise research questions. By reading extensively about a topic, researchers can develop well-defined questions that can be addressed through their research. 4. Literature review helps assess the quality of previous research. A literature review allows researchers to critically assess the quality of previous research on the topic. It enables them to judge the strengths and weaknesses of the previous studies and to decide whether they should build upon or replace them. 5. Literature review helps comparing different studies. A literature review helps researchers to compare and contrast existing research on a particular topic to draw better conclusions from it. It also shows how different studies are related and explains why some questions have received more attention than others. 6. Literature review gives context to the research study. The literature review provides context for the research study that follows by showing its connection with what has already been published on the subject. It lays out the most significant issues in the field, describes them clearly, and explains why they are important. This allows readers to understand all subsequent research within this context, thus giving it greater impact. 7. Literature review helps to identify problems. One of the main benefits of the literature review is that it helps researchers to identify problems, issues, or controversies in the existing body of knowledge on their topic. It then allows them to address these concerns in their work and broaden the scope of research by contributing new ideas and insights.
The following 6 points are articulated by Diana Ridley in her book The Literature Review, a step-by-step guide for students. Number 1. The Lit Review provides a historical background for your research. This is critical for 2 reasons. First, you need to know what has been written about your research so that you can present something new and significant to the field in which you are studying. When you come to write about your research significance, you can be confident that you are contributing, even in a small way, to the existing understanding of the field. The second reason that providing the historical background for your research is critical is because it demonstrates to your reader or examiner that you know how to read theoretical concepts and translate them into your own words, and that you understand your field. Number 2. It gives an overview of the current context in which your research is situated by referring to contemporary debates, issues, and questions in the field. This is important because your field of research is constantly updated and expanded upon through new and exciting work. Moreover, the ideas about your field might have a different meaning in a new context. For example, historical background about feminism in Australia might discuss the impact of the contraceptive pill in the 1960s. However, what discussions are impacting reproductive rights now? And how does the contemporary research talk about these issues? Number 3. The Lit Review includes a discussion of relevant theories and concepts which underpin your research. There are countless ways to approach research. For example, if you are researching the relationship between the subject and the state, you need to explain how different theorists have approached this research and where your approach fits in. Are you following a Foucauldian approach? Or perhaps you're following a Marxian approach, or a mix between the two? Number 4. The Lit Review introduces relevant terminology and provides definition to clarify how terms are being used in the context of your work. Clarifying how you use your key phrases is absolutely critical, and to do this you need to explain where and how you developed your definitions. For example, there are countless ways to define feminism, so you need to develop a definition that suits your needs and explains how others may have defined it in the past. Number 5. The Lit Review describes related research in the field and shows how your work extends or challenges this, or addresses a gap in the field. Understanding a broad array of literature gives you the opportunity to identify what might be missing in an academic dialogue of your discussion. It can help contribute to your field by pointing this out and filling it in. And finally, number 6. The Lit Review provides supporting evidence for a practical problem or issue which your research is addressing, thereby underlining its significance. This means that your literature review also works to show the reader that your area of research is reputable and that you are developing upon already solid work that is important to others, and that it would have a resounding impact for those researchers who also work in the area. Understanding why literature reviews are important will help you write your review, because now you know what readers and examiners are looking for and why they are looking for it.
Thanks for watching. See you in next video.